Hello everyone. Today let's talk about the famous formula Erchen Tang. Erchen Tang is very effective formula treating any kind of phlegm. We usually define phlegm this way. The pathologic fluid. Any kind of pathologic fluid. It is not that specific. We can say phlegm is in wide spectrum. So when phlegm affects lung, it makes a sputum and respiratory system. So just phlegm, we usually think. And it can affect joint. Then it makes the obstruction, it makes the joint swelling and pain. And also, phlegm can affect head. Then it makes dizziness, vertigo, and heavy feeling of the head. And also it can affect heart. It is not the literal heart, but it can make mental psychological symptoms like as insomnia or palpitation. So there is a spectrum. Phlegm can be represented in various type of symptoms. So Erchen Tang, it is like a Lego block. You can make anything with this simple Lego block. First, you can make Ujisan. This is famous prescription for low back pain. So when the phlegm is in joint, you can use Ujisan, which has Erchen Tang inside to remove the phlegm. And if you add Sijunji Tang, you make Liujunji Tang with Erchen Tang. And if you add Juru and Jishi, just simple two herbs, you make Wendan Tang. So Wendan Tang is basically Erchen Tang, but you can treat the symptoms like insomnia and palpitation because it is a symptom of the phlegm. So you can use Erchen Tang in various complicated formula to treat more specific symptoms. And let's go back to Erchen Tang again. Here, Erchen Tang consists of Banxia, Chenpi, Fuling, Gankao, and Senjiang. And this is the way of understanding Erchen Tang. This is an analogy. Think about clog in your sink. What do you do with that clog? First, you need to resolve the clog with this kind of chemicals. That is exactly the same thing Banxia does in Erchen Tang. It resolves the phlegm. So once you resolve the phlegm, what you should do? You should move it with a strong movement of the qi. That is what Planza does. So Chenpi has an effect of draining damp, but also it is a strong regulator of the qi. And there's a Fuling. Hot water, you move downward to resolve the phlegm. So they work all together systematically. Please remember, Banxia as a drain cleaner, and Chenpi as a plunger, and Fuling as a hot water. So they are perfect team. And Senjiang usually paired with Banxia because Senjia can neutralize the side effect of Banxia, and Gankao harmonize all the herbs here all together. So please remember these main three herbs and you can understand what actually Erchen Tang does. So if you add this Erchen Tang with herbs, we can treat sputum in the lung, like a Beimo Gualusan. You can treat phlegm symptoms in the lung. Or you can add Juru or Jishi, you can make Wendan Tang. And there is another famous formula which is called Banxia, Baizhu, Tianma Tang. This is the good medication with good formula for dizziness and vertigo and heavy headache. Actually, the title of this formula tells everything. If you see here, Banxia and Baizhu. Banxia actually stands for Erchen Tang. This is a representative. And Baizhu stands for Sijunji Tang. So you can see Banxia, Baizhu, Tianma Tang has Banxia Erchen Tang inside, and Baizhu Tang inside. And there are herbs Tianma or Huangbai, so it removes the wind and heat on the head, so it clears the head. And Jixie just works like fooling. It irrigates the resolved phlegm. And Shenku, Maya, this is for easier digestion. Because many patients with dizziness have a weak digestive system. And this formula is very well organized. Do you know why they used Tang as a Baizhu? Because the original phlegm is spleen. So they want to tonify spleen to prevent the further production of phlegm by making spleen healthier. That is why Tang is inside. So remove phlegm, treat origin of the phlegm, and remove wind and heat in the head. So this is the perfect combination to treat dizziness and vertigo. Okay, this is the Erchen Tang. This is the basic Lego block that can transform to any kind of formula which can treat all kind of phlegm. And you can understand Erchen Tang by understanding the herbs inside. Banxia as a drain cleaner, and Champi as a plunger, and Fuling as a hot water for irrigation. These are the perfect combination for releasing phlegm in any part of our body. When you understand basic blocks like Erchen Tang and basic herbs and the exact meaning of this formula, you can utilize this formula more effectively. Thank you for listening today. I hope this clip about Erchen Tang could give you deeper understanding of formulas in TCM.